So United we stand. 0.9.5 is out for Quasimorph. Final patch notes for the new major update. Greeting mercenaries. Huge thanks to everyone who participated in the beta test of the United we stand patch. It's time for the release of the patch. Starting today, it is available to all players. This update includes all changes from the last 3 months of the beta branch. Over that time, we've been testing content with the community and now we're ready to share the results. So yeah, we played with some of these changes, not all though. Save compatibility. You can continue your old saves and they will be playable. However, if your save was started in version 0.9 or during the beta before July 18, some new features may not work properly and story missions may behave incorrectly. If it was started before June 17, the game will lack Hexarch Tianmin entirely. Saves from version 0.9 may also have, you know what, just start a new save! Yeah, just start a new save. New Brem Fatura Flauros and Hexarch Tianmin. Jupiter is no longer a safe zone, and its moons now have their own Brem Fatura packed in Phase 2-3 music. Joining the struggle for control over the solar system's economy is Hexarch Tianmin, a faction known for its strict discipline and willingness to exploit all available resources, including bioreactors. Okay, I guess more faction-related fellas that talk to you. Story missions and 2 endings. 4 new storyline missions for civilian resistance have been added, leading to 2 different endings and permanently shifting the balance for power in the solar system. These missions become available after completing Manifesto and From Spark to Flame. Okay. Faction window overhaul. You can now track story mission requirements. UI updates. So let's see. You can now track story mission requirements. Faction strategies have been updated. They now show not only what missions the faction can generate, but also what they need from you to progress their storyline. Subscribed factions will display this information in the top left corner while in space. Let's take a look at the pictures though. This one interests me. What is this? A droid? An enemy or a friend though? You're not... Mormillo is dead. I don't know much about this game to identify what wasn't on the previous version, I think. Let's go to kind of see the images at least. UI updates. Tooltip rework, now more concise, but packed with useful info. Medical items show what damage type they heal. Weapon trait descriptions are accessible by holding Alt. So this is incredible, because the UI did need some updates. There are some quality of life things that I remember I noticed that could be very good too. Augmentation department. The new augmentation department allows you to craft augments and implants. Let me just check something here, chat. Yeah. This is posted. Yeah, it was posted yesterday. Okay. Increase chances of obtaining augments implants for enemy corpses. Remove max health penalty from augments and allow installation of Quasimorph body parts. Okay. Management department. Gain control of a minor corporation and access their station inventories without limit. Boost their station performance. Increase power and attack gains from mission. Requisition a friendly squad for faction missions. Even switch your faction's alliance. Make it part of the Emerald Cult. Soul Tazcatlan stops attacking your stations. That is cool. So now you can be a corporation too. You can also dish out, you know, disgrace upon the human race. Random events. The first version of our random event system is live, adding surprise encounters during missions, including third-party interventions. Another reason to maintain good faction relations, they might send you gifts. More event types coming soon. Boss, this level of the station is a complete mess. Unchained Belt pirates had to bust through the cargo locks, waving homemade blasters and yelling something about their peace. They are already destroying the warehouse terminal, and their signatures are crawling through the something. I heard her accent changed so drastically. I don't know how she ended there. Balance changes. Major rebalance for gear and faction progression. New hybrid damage type. Entropy. Resisted by the lower of fire and cold armor. Okay. Damage type and armor tiers reworked across all factions. Especially for Quasimorphs. Faction reward list overhauled. Projectile handling reworked to support rocket launchers and explosive ammo. Weapon traits no longer tied to weapon class. Rebellious melee. Different attack modes may deal different damage types. Mangela's knife can now deal piercing in addition to poison. Okay. Armor resistance now scale with attack and level and type. Repair materials reworked. Armor chips now unlock entire armor sets. Yeah, remember that from the beta. Fog of War fully hides all activity. Remember that from the beta too. You can now swap positions with allies by moving into their tile. I remember this revealing an enemy before I played the beta, and then the beta correcting this too. You can now swap position with allies by moving into their tile. Oh, thank you! No more dancing around Skyrim-like into cramped rooms. Thank you. You can now shoot through adjacent tiles and soak in enemies. Okay. Loot drop balance improved. No more overflow of certain items. 2 new items, 2 melee items, 19 ranged, 7 ammo types, 1 backpack, 7 armor sets, 1 food item, 1 package drone, 2 new chips, plus 5 new unique items used in a civilian resistance storyline. Okay. This is one step away from a lightsaber, from a light Excalibur, to be fair, and I like it. New maps. Room presets have been restructured and expanded. They now depend more on station type than planet, so expect more visual and gameplay variety. New maps include Europa's mines, Martian cities, and more. Voice acting, enemy barks and VO lines updated. Nice. I feel I like Quasimorph well enough. I just feel like there's one thing missing for this game to catch me completely. It's because right now I feel like it's kind of a full-on violence game. Like everything you do besides training with the factions, which is not very remarkable, is violence oriented. If there were other ways, not to approach the same thing, but other things that you could do that didn't involve violence all the time, like those, you know, those the waiting time between action sequences in Quasimorph and XCOM is a little different for me. Like the management time you spend on your XCOM base, which sometimes reaches 1 to 2 hours, it gives you a lull in activity for you to slow down. It's like it builds up tension for when missions happen. You rested enough or relaxed enough for the tension to build up for the next mission. Quasimorph, I feel like it's sometimes the low is too quick, most times the low is too quick, and you jump between action sequences too fast, and I don't know. Just a thought I had, but I played maybe not enough for a full opinion. Just here with like a gigantic grain of salt the size of a castle, maybe. Yeah, but I like this. 0.95 update. I will go back to Quasimorph, chat. I did this whole thingy here, this whole avatar for this. Although I did it, no, I did Doom and then I broke the helmet. But I didn't play Doom yet, so I kind of used this avatar for Quasimorph. So yeah, chat. Yeah.